If your dog ignores you, pulls the leash, or embarrass you in public, it's not because your dog is bad. It's because structure is missing. Tonight, I'm breaking down what real training fixes and what it doesn't. Now, this is not tricks. This is not like puppies only. And this is not like advice for like dabblers. Um, what I want y'all to know is that like dogs respond to clarity, not words. Your inconsistency trains disobedience. At some point, training is going to be done either by the owner or by the dog. Lots of time, owners accidentally reward bad behavior. Because you have the treat in hand, you can definitely easily do that. And time passing makes habits stronger, which means it makes it a little harder to break. So if your dog is building up to aggression, it can definitely make it a little bit more difficult, right? Because your dog is doing exactly what it's been trained to do, even if you didn't mean to train it that way. All right. You're going to need communication, accountability, and confidence in the dog and the owner. And they have to work as a team. I need you to know that training does not equal control. Training just equals understanding and follow through. Some of the common owner mistakes that we can have as owners is talking too much, repeating commands, inconsistent corrections, and letting emotions run our sessions. Most dogs don't need more love, they just need clearer leadership. Okay. Um, we're going to, I'm going to give you guys some examples of people that need leadership, and we'll talk about what it is that they said. She didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. Okay. If you got any questions, hit it in the chat. Most people ask about shelter dogs and basic obedience and socialization. Here is okay. My dog does not allow others to walk him on a leash, making it difficult to find a dog sitter. He also freaks out at the vet, and he's getting too old, 8 years old, to be fully sedated for his yearly checkups. That's what the end part says, right? Um, the hardest part I hear about this is that he has went 8 years without doing any training, and now that the dog is freaking out at the vet, now he wants to get help. I mean, if you wait 8 years to train your dog, and dogs are definitely a luxury item. If you wait 8 years to train your dog, does that mean that you are did did training occur? Did you do the training or did the dog do the training? My question is, did the training occur? Training occurred. Dog is training you to understand that he need to do whatever he want to do. So training is still going to occur. Let's see what else. I mean, everybody asks for pretty much the same thing. This is what somebody else said. They had him a. Oh, here we go. Let me put it up for y'all. She had him for a year and a half. He's not trained other than basics he need helps with, like leash pulling, aggression with other dogs. He gets scared of food. Also simple behavioral things. Um, it's about normal. It's American chocolate Labrador, and it's about 1 year old. So these are normal issues that people have. And and really, what I see the issue is that the dog probably doesn't trust the people enough or understand and have clarity of what it is that they need. Let me show y'all another one, bro. Okay, this stuff really makes me sad because it's like, you haven't had training. I mean, proper training. And I guess, I want to make the distinction between proper training and, training with somebody who's professionally been doing it for a while. And, you know, but she's for 5 years, she would like her dog to be better on the leash and not jump on guests. Also, recall the leash. The puppy just needs basic teaching, is all that she says. So, you know, that's one of the things that, you're waiting 5 years, and 5 years turns into 8 years, and you're eventually having issues um, going to the vet or going out in public. That's when it really comes out, because you're introducing them to a new world. We want to introduce it to them properly. Okay. This here is definitely common when you're introducing new dogs. Sometimes it can just be out of the blue, and sometimes it just comes all at once, right? This one lady said, I need someone to help train my hyperactive 1.5-year-old shepherd mix who barely listens and help work with my older dogs so they get along better and stop fighting. This is definitely doable. We have this fixed in about 2-3 weeks. Um, and if they're doing any potty training or any of that, but we want to definitely get their bond together, get them a good, quick bond. If you need help, you can definitely call Dog Train Elite West Atlanta. And your dog isn't ignoring you. It's just your communication is unclear. Hold on. I don't know what she's talking about. All right. I'm gonna try to translate this mug, man. She said, oh, my bad. Let me put it up there so y'all can see. She said, I would like my dog to obey when she hears, I don't know. when she hears her, basically, and to relieve herself in the right place and to behave in hotels and restaurants. She is my emotional support. We do emotional support animals. Um, Most behavior problems are owner habits the dog learned perfectly. Okay. Um, our dog. Oh, let me put it up there so y'all can read it. My bad. Our dog gets overexcited when visitors are in our home. She cannot settle down, just wants to have the person's full attention constantly. We really want her to be able to relax and calm so she is more enjoyable. Training doesn't control dogs, it just gives them clarity, which means that they can be clear that nobody wants them underneath them like that. This is the one I really wanted, and we're gonna end it with this one. This is a long one, guys. Probably gonna be like three things. Okay, here we go. All right. My partner has had Tamo since she was a puppy. She is two going on three. She is very sweet to the humans in the house, but does not get along with my Malamute, who is 7. Persephone started with Tamo once. Um, we all let me go on. This is a long one, guys. So just stick with me, right? We all do a dance of crate and separated throughout the house. We are losing door frames and doors due to the scratching from these dogs. The other day, Tamo got out of the house and attacked the neighbors. Shih Tzu. She picked him up and shook him. He is alive, but she did break skin. It was scary as we have all seen her react this way with Persephone. Tamo has never been trained before. The last one. The little training she does have our commands that me and my daughter have taught her. My partner thinks he understands dog behavior, but misses the mark on quite a few things. I can't tell him that though. uh, Hold on. Let me see if I got it out. Hold on. A few things. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, this is funny. And then she said, I can't tell him that though because he is an expert on dog training behavior. I would love to get a point where Tamo and Persephone can be in the same room without fighting. I don't ever expect them to be able to be alone together, but if they can be supervised in the same room, that would be amazing. Also, if we need to train Persephone, I'm willing to make that happen. Okay. Okay. Did y'all get that? So she has two dogs. Um, so I'm not sure if this is alpha. I don't think this is alpha, right? This is probably like same sex aggression, established conflict history, rehearsed violence, escalation outside the household, neighbor's dog. Um, Once dogs have successfully fought, right, the relationship is no longer neutral, it's adversarial. Um, so some of the key facts is that Tamo has never had formal training. Um, he's learned that aggression make threats go away. Escalation works. Um, Now, basically, you got generalized aggression based off of the neighbor's dog, which is the biggest red flag because the shake and hold behavior is predatory and dangerous. Even if intent wasn't to kill, it's definitely predatory because that's what they would do. If they found a rat or something, that's what most dogs would do is shake and hold. Persephone, that's the 7-year-old Malamute. He's older, usually asserting himself, herself. He avoids conflict, shows avoidance, not dominance. Um, Persephone is not the aggressor. She's learned that proximity equals danger. She's likely stressed and living in defense mode. You know, so crating and rotating alone does not fix this, right? It's like a pressure cooker. So every time doors are scratched, dogs smell each other. Um, Crates shake, humans panic. Um, Everything keep building. You know, there's a lack of unified leadership. That's definitely an issue in a lot of the households that I go to. Right. That's why we want to get everybody on the same page of what's going on. Right. She said that like her partner thinks he understands dog behavior but misses the mark. They respond to clarity and consistency. So right now they got multiple humans, multiple rules, no structured behavior. Dogs are deciding outcome themselves, which guarantees conflict, right? A lot of things that's not gonna work out is like leaving them alone together, or they'll work it out. That's what dogs do. Um, Fixing this with YouTube tips ain't gonna work, right? Um, Allowing unsupervised interaction to see how it goes. Those paths in like severe injury or euthanasia or a lawsuit. But what is realistic is like supervised coexistence in the same room, supervised. And that's if all control humans control all the movement, structure replaces emotion, and aggression rehearsal stops completely, right? They should have zero uncontained contact, right? No exceptions. They should have muzzle conditions for Tomo. Physical barriers that can't be breached. Training both dogs is really probably the only way because you need both of them to be predictable. And stress reduction lowers aggression triggers. It's a lot of work to do, guys, and we're not going to go over most of that. But the bottom line is that this is fixable to a degree, but it's dangerous if mishandled. It's already escalated beyond like the DIY, which is what most people want to do. You need to get supervised coexistence and you need proper training. All right. Happy New Year. See y'all later.